traders, it is May 31st, last day in May. As always, we're just taking a look at the news. Oh man, oh big yawn. We have Canadian GDP coming out in 17 minutes. Then we have some JOLTS job openings at 7. And then we have the non-farm on Thursday, Friday. Anyways, let's get into the charts. I'll adjust this guy a little bit first. There we go. Hair's a little wonky, haven't done anything with it. All I've done is make tea. Yeah, tea in my nice little anatomy mug here. Got the bones. Got the muscles. Anyways, let's get into it. As always, we are starting at the top with AUDCAD. Quickly going on the 5-minute. I think 6:30. Yeah, pretty sure this big candle here had to do with the GDP, but otherwise not seeing a whole hell of a lot on the lower time frame. Maybe we'd be thinking of getting into a sell if price popped up, but it's still not the most ideal position, so we're gonna leave that be. Yeah, then move right along. AUDCHF. We have a lot of highs up here. I could see myself getting into a sell, assuming price came down to those highs. Getting into a sell up here. We can place a little alert. Otherwise, that's probably our big sell point. Not much else. AUDJPY. Price is breaking this level of support, breaking through these trend lines. Seems like all the yen pairs are pretty weak today, so we might try to avoid them. AUDNZD. I'm just gonna try to blitz throw these guys. Not much here on the higher or lower time frame. He's just kind of going sideways at that resistance / support level. AUDU similarly is at some lows. Looks like the US dollar is pretty strong today, as well as the yen being pretty weak. This could have been a good trade. Maybe. We'll continue to monitor, but this could be a pretty good sell. Again, another yen pair. Just kind of getting crushed here. yen pair. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of ignore them. We're not gonna try to catch a falling knife there. We're just going to monitor from the sidelines. EURCAD. Some interesting price action here. Trading more or less in this ascending channel. We've got multiple rejections on this lower channel. If price goes up, I wouldn't necessarily get into a sell automatically, but might be interested in catching a little bit of pips to the downside there. EURCHF. Looks like he's starting to go up. We initially had a sell up here at 976. Price never came up that high. Started to melt down. Looks like it's coming back up. Could get into a potential area where we'd like to sell it. EUROJ again. Just some melt in yen pairs. Wonder how GJ is doing. He was actually up quite high yesterday, or doing quite well. EURGBP. This one could be an interesting potential sell. Oh right, EURGBP is the one we did sell. We sold him right at like 869 up here, or 87. Probably 8.7. Sold him at 8.7. Made some profits as he came back down here, but could be looking to get into another sell. EURNZD. Seems like he's still doing quite well off that interest rate decision. Price is still kind of in a bit of a sort of upward consolidation. We've got some higher lows, higher highs, but I think we're just going to stay out for a little bit until we see some good price action set up. EURUSD definitely dumped. We'll see how price reacts to this sort of market level or structure. It could go back up, but might not. Euro or GBPAUD. Creating some strong market highs here. Interesting. I think we'll just continue to monitor. GCAD. He did have a slight rejection here. Interesting. So he was previously bouncing off support, broke down, continued to bounce off a new level of support down here, off and then between this resistance, broke up, and now he's found support down here again. Kind of interesting. If price ends up breaking above, I could potentially go for a buy there as price continues higher. Potentially, if price action plans out that way. GBPCHF. Oh, I feel like my computer is extra laggy this morning. Not totally sure why. GBPCHF. We have these multiple highs here. Looks like the Swiss pairs. Swiss itself isn't doing too hot. A lot of these pairs are up. And looks like after analyzing a few of them, they're all good for some sort of sell. Whether that be CAD Swiss, Euro Swiss, or the British Swiss, British Pound Swiss. Again, another yen pair. This one I'd be a bit more interested in buying, as the market structure is looking a little bit more bullish than the other ones, but still not entirely happy with the way it's being set up. So we are just gonna pause on that for now. GBPNZD, similar to EURONZD, nice sort of upward movement. Prices breaking pretty high. We'll see what happens. I think, like I said last time, it broke up to about 2.055, and then just completely broke down after that. So we'll see if that happens again as it comes up to 2.1. 2.1 would be the next level of resistance for GBPNZD. It'd be a big psychological level. Not much on GBPUSD, very similar to EUROUSD. Here we go. It's finally reached the bottom of the trend line. I can't say I see any valuable price action to the left that I think would be a good reversal pattern though. Like, I don't see any good levels of support to the left here where I'm thinking, yeah, that was good support. Maybe down here, something like around this level, but this is significantly below this trend line. I generally like to have these two matched up so that you have the two confluences stacked on top of each other. And that is not what that looks like right now. So we're probably just gonna leave that. Again, NZDCHF continues to slowly drizzle downward. Not a lot there. NZDJ, similar to a lot of the other yen pairs. Price is just slowly breaking down. We'll keep monitoring it. NZDU price has broken this level of support and is continuing lower. Not a lot of confluences matching up here. We have this terrible drawn trend line. We have this support level. If they matched up a little closer, I'd be kind of interested, but they don't. Oh, maybe that's why. So this was not a trade that we had entered. This is the trade we were thinking of entering if price had come down to this level. Unfortunately, price was about 17 pips away from entry, so we didn't enter. But analysis looked pretty good. We had a trend line break, retest with supporting new lower time frame trend line. Similarly, USDCAD is USDCHF. Price was close to our alert and our entry. Same thing, price broke trend line. Price was creating a new ascending channel up. We identified a good market level of structure for entry, and price did not quite reach there. So that's okay. There's always going to be more opportunities in the market. Let's just get rid of these guys. I think we're almost done. We just have UJ and Alright, what's UJ looking like? Man, my computer is laggy. I'm not sure what's going on. Can't say I have anything open that I don't normally. Jeez. Alright. USDJPY. Could be looking for buy at some point. Where that buy point would be, not totally sure. Maybe down here at 138 or 1385. Could be looking to go long. We'll see what the market structure looks like. Could have huge price swings up or down just depending on news that's going to be coming out. JOLTS tends to have a pretty strong effect size, so does non-farm payroll. Obviously both of them related to the job industry, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Payroll, non-farm payroll, so payroll, and then JOLTS, job opening, and then unemployment. All three seem like similar sort of resources about the US job market. Anyways, US 30 continues to drop down in this ascending channel. How are US 100 and 500 doing? They're doing pretty well. They're going up. Okay. And gold. Gold is kind of meandering, looking like he might find support and start to move up, but again, we'll see how that pans out. Okay, that was it. That is the stream. Thanks for attending. Sorry, not much energy or offering a little bit more, but back at it tomorrow. Probably do a bit more in depth. Hopefully the laptop's not lagging as much. Thank you, traders, and good luck today.